Hi, I'm Sandy, and welcome to another day in Life with Sandy. Well, hello. Today is Monday, April 24th, and we have one birthday. Today is Jerry Lynn Lacey, L-E-Y-S-E, Lacey. Jerry Lynn, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jerry, or Jerry Lynn. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you have a great birthday. You get to celebrate it all by your lonesome. I'm sure you have your family around, so you won't be lonesome. But also, I'd like to apologize because I did miss an anniversary yesterday. Yesterday was Bobby and Tamajoy, T-A-M-I-J-O-Y, Tamajoy, Sizemore. It was their 18th anniversary, and for some reason, I didn't have it in my calendar. And I didn't sing to Bobby and Tamajoy. So Bobby and Tamajoy, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, I hope you have a great anniversary yesterday. I do have it in the calendar so that next year I will sing to you on the proper day. But I wanted to make sure I didn't miss out on you this year. See, now I know why Jim calls this a clown car. I am sitting next to a truck and I have to look way up to look into the window. Anyway, so we're here waiting to pick up Alyssa. David's back working again, and so I told her she's gonna have to find another ride tomorrow. She's gonna have to actually figure out which bus she actually gets on, or she's gonna have to wait till Jimmy picks her up at 3 o'clock. I pick her up at 2:10. So, because the girl I told you, the girl that she used to drive with, she hit a deer. So I don't know if she's getting her car fixed or not. I'll have to check with Alyssa to figure that one out. But so anyway, we're here. I got here a couple minutes earlier today, so I thought I could do my video. We could talk a little bit, talks amongst ourselves. I didn't weigh myself this morning because I ate out twice, and then we had the big birthday dinner on Thursday. But you know, even on that day, I think I did pretty well. I really did. I didn't have any cake, but I did have a brownie and some ice cream. But I had a normal dinner. I ate very light earlier in the day. Even when I ate out the 2 days, I ate very lightly before I ate out. But last night we had pizza, and I had 2.5 slices of pizza. It was really 3. But the one was so small, I consider it a half a slice. The way they cut it, it was like weird. So it just looked like a little half of a slice. Not a whole big slice. So that's why I said 2.5 slices. And then I had Pepsi with it because pizza and pop, they just go together. So I had that. And then I just thought this morning, I thought, no, I don't know that I'm ready to see what I don't expect, what I expect to see. I wasn't ready for that. So I thought, nah, I'm just gonna take a bye week, and next week I'll weigh. I don't want to go too many weeks. I think I did really well during Lent because I do well during Lent. I wish I could figure out a way that I should be able to do that all year round, but for some reason I'm lost at it. I'm just lost. I just can't do it. Not that I can't, I just won't do it, I guess. There's a difference between can't and won't. I just won't. So anyway, I thought, well, I'll just skip 1 week, but I don't want to do too many weeks. And then trying to stay on track this week. I know I didn't show you my food last week because I didn't eat that much, and so I figured that since I wasn't eating that much, it wasn't really worth showing. And I'm not one of these people when I'm in the restaurant that I like to film my food. I do film my brother and my sisters, though. I do film us, but I think that makes a little bit more sense than food. A lot of times I think when you show food, it just doesn't look as nice as it really looks when you're there. Because a lot of times I see on Facebook, somebody will make something and they'll say, oh, look how good this is. Even when I do like a cook with me, sometimes I think it doesn't look as good. That's why when I use my thumbnails, I usually always use the picture of the recipe provided, because I think it always looks, it's more professionally done, so it looks a little bit better. So that's why I do it that way. But, and I got people looking at me like, oh, she's in the car alone and she's talking to herself. What's going on with that? But more and more people are figuring out this is the smarter way to pick up your kids from the school, because That's like a demolition derby trying to get out of that parking lot with those kids. But my plans for the week are tomorrow I have a dentist appointment to get my teeth cleaned. I'm having a problem with like this right here, this root. When I went to the dentist, I remember if you remember, I went there last month because I didn't want to wait till my appointment tomorrow. And he said everything was fine, but it's still a little tender to the touch. So I think that there's something going on. I'm not due for x-rays, but I'm going to insist that they do an x-ray at least of that one tooth just to make sure nothing's going on. And I'm kind of wondering if I got some kind of thing going on because I have my ear hurts. It's kind of hard to describe. It's not like a pain. It just feels like I got water in my ear. I guess that's a good way of putting it. I just feel like there's water in my ear. I can hear out of it perfectly fine, but it just feels like if I tilted my head sideways, water would come out. It's the best way I can describe it. And I have a dermatologist appointment. Get these things checked on my face, and I got a couple moles on my body that look a little, to me, suspicious. So I want to have them check that out. And I've never had a full body scan or checkout or whatever. So I thought I'd do that. And then Jim shoots on his archery league. They started back up, so he won't be home for dinner tomorrow night. And then Wednesday he works. And then Thursday we're doing our family dinner where I'm going to make lasagna. And they picked a yellow cake and brownies, so I'll have that. I'm really thinking I'm leaning towards not having any desserts this week to kind of make up for going a little overboard last week. I think that your whole life is a balance, and so I got to balance out things out and make some better choices. And just because I went during Lent, during birthdays, not having any cakes or ice cream or anything like that, so it's not like something that's not impossible for me to do. I can do it. And then Friday, Jim and I usually go out to eat like on Friday or Saturday. When we go out on Friday, I always get fish and chips. So that's why I prefer to eat out on Saturdays, because then I can get something a little bit more hearty. But I'm going to try a recipe on Saturday. So it's a creamy pasta chicken bowl or something like that. I forget what it was called. I mentioned it on my meeting highlights today. It just looked interesting. I think it was 8 points, 6 points, or 8 points. Oh my God, that kid looks like the kid from Blue Bloods. I'm not going to show you because, that's not right. But he looks just like Sean on Blue Bloods. And then, anyway, Saturday, so I'm going to do that on Saturday. And then Sunday we just have our Zoom call. I didn't see anything at the show that I wanted to go see again. It was, like I said the other day, it was nice going to the show because we haven't done that in a long time. But it's still expensive. We went, it was $16 for the tickets. Jim got one medium Coke, and it was $6.75. Ridiculous. And then we went to Big Boys, and I got patty melt and fries and a chocolate malt, and Jim got the Big Boy combination with the chocolate malt. And after the tip and everything, it was $39. So that day out cost me $46, like $62, almost $65, just for one. It's like, I don't know. I know, I'm sure that my mother probably said the same thing about me, but I don't know how young people can have a family, and I don't know how people date. I'll just put it like that. I don't know how people date, because when Jim and I went to the show, it was like 50 cents, 75 cents, something like that. But you can't do that anymore. Well, then if we went out to eat, it wasn't like, I mean, I know you didn't make as much money, but it just doesn't seem like it was, oh my gosh. This is the thing about when you come, it's like the clothes these kids wear from school, it looked like she had a bra on. It looked like she just had a bra on. I mean, I know it was a top, but I can't believe that the dress code allows that. So anyway, here comes Alyssa. So I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. How's that sound? Okay, I'm quite sure you can hear my laundry in the background, but this is going to be my breakfast and lunch and snack for later on. I'm going to kind of graze on this during the day. All 0 points are the berries, the cucumbers, the green and red peppers, the tomatoes, the broccoli. I have some cauliflower under there. my raspberries, blackberries, and strawberries. They're all 0 points. 3 pieces of bread are 3 points. A tablespoon of my, well, actually 3 tablespoons because I got 2 in the middle, is 4 points. And an ounce of cheese is 4 points. My egg is 0. So it's 4, 8. It's 11-point breakfast and lunch. And then tea. Well, I didn't eat dinner tonight because I wasn't hungry. All those vegetables and the fruit and everything filled me up. And I forgot to count my avocado. So I had 3 of the breads, which was 3 points. The avocado, which was 2, would make it 5. The cheese would have been 4, so that would have made it 9. And then I'm going to count the dip as 4, so that would be 13 points. So I'm way under my points for today. But I really wasn't that hungry. So I can't see the point of eating just to eat. I'll probably eat more tomorrow. Well, obviously I'll eat more tomorrow because I'm not, I don't know what. Yeah, I'll probably eat more tomorrow. I don't know. Tomorrow I have a busy day, and I'm going to see if Denise can pick Alyssa up from school if David has to work. David's just working day to day, so he doesn't know each day whether or not he's working or not. So I'll have to find out from him tomorrow. But that's going to do it for now. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit the like button, share if you think somebody might like to see it, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.